Welcome back to Surviving with Shoeler. This is episode 28, and we're over here in Shoemingham, the beautiful town of Shoemingham, and I'm just candidly working on some trees and a little cliff face and stuff. Last episode, we built this humongous cliff face and put a massive market on top of it, which was a lot of work, so I wasn't able to finish this cliff face over here, so I decided that in between episodes, I'd give you all a little treat and finish this up in between episodes. No need for an applause. You can applaud. But yeah, thanks to all of this terraforming and stuff, this area is really starting to come together. Shoemingham is just so beautiful. But take it all in while you still can, because we are going to be taking a much needed break from this area this episode. In one way or another, I've worked in Shoemingham for the last 5 episodes and stuff. And it's a fun project and all that, but it is a lot of terraforming if I'm being honest, and I just need a break. So surprisingly, we're actually going to be working in Shoe York today. And if you've seen any of my videos before, you would know that I actually really hate working in this area. See, I built this huge apartment in episode 2. I don't know what I was thinking when I made it, but I just wanted to put like my villagers somewhere, and so I made this huge unnatural just apartment thing. From then on, I've just been slowly putting in more and more like city kinds of buildings and stuff to make that look less like an unnecessary eyesore, but this is just not my style. I don't really build in this city style and stuff, but you know what, it is a nice challenge, so I am excited to work a bit over here this episode. But before we get to any of that, I just want to say thanks for subscribing. Genuinely, it means the world to me. Did I guilt trip you? Be honest. If your finger was not hovering over that subscribe button, you have no heart. But yeah, if you've seen any of my videos before, and you clicked on this one to watch it again, clearly you like them enough to watch it again, so why not subscribe, please? And you know what? Leave a like and a comment as well. Comment what I should do with this pig. I got 2 comments last episode, one from H. Lawrence 5 numbers, who said that the floating pig should be in like a hot air balloon, and then one from Bray Tonks 3D, who said that we should put this pig in a museum and call it the artist formerly known as Floating Pig. I like both of those ideas, so tell me in the comments which of those ideas you prefer. It's a little battle. Do you prefer Tonks or 5 numbers? But yeah, you can also leave a comment for any other idea of what you want to do with this pig. We'll do some sort of vote in my Discord someday, I don't know. But finally, the last part of the shameless plug, you can become a channel member if you want. If you do, you'll be supporting me and stuff. It'll be really nice, but also you'll get access to a world download, so you'll be able to check out everything that I've got going on, which is super sick. So yeah, thank you for considering all of that. Thanks. So I'm back over here in Shoe York. Sorry, I'm kind of jumping around a little bit. But I'm working on kind of what I want this path to look like in the future. So, currently we have this, path through Shoe York, and it's just very straight. I can see all the way over there to my iron farm, and then if you look over here, you can see all the way over here to Shoegate. But obviously in cities like New York or any other big city or whatever, it's skyline everywhere you look. There's not, it's very rare to find a view where you're just looking straight, and I definitely want to go for this kind of cramped kind of look in Shoe York. So I'm going to be curving this road a little bit. You can see I've already done it a little bit, so it's going to curve over this way and then curve around back over here, and then go like all the way over there to where my mine is, and that's where we'll be building over here today. But yeah, to kind of give that curve a bit of a reason, we're going to be building 2 buildings right over here and here. They're both on diagonals and stuff, but that'll really help, kind of give a reason for this road to be curving to the right and then all the way around again. But yeah, they're both very cool. I'll talk about them in just a sec, but we're actually going to go into a quick little time lapse while I build these. So let's go. So there I went building the build. Hey, while I have you, I just want to talk a little bit about Ultimate Frisbee. Why didn't you tell me it was so hard? My friend invited me the other day to play Ultimate Frisbee, and don't get me wrong, I had a blast playing it, but holy mother of mackerel. Holy moly. Is that an invigorating sport? Is invigorating? I don't think invigorating is the right word. I don't know. It's difficult and tiring. Long story short, I need to get outside, but I might die in the process if I keep going outside and playing Ultimate Frisbee. Okay, let's look at this build. It's a cool looking build. Okay, back to Minecraft. Once in a blue moon, a beast awakens inside of me. Look at this build, huh? You think a simple human could make this? A simple human mind could put something like this together? You've got to be kidding me. But like, seriously, I put this together literally just today, and I like built it in my creative world, and I was like, huh? Wait, what? I made this? I did. I made this. I'm usually so self-conscious about the builds that I make in this Shoe York area, and just like buildings in general. I don't think I'm very good at like building buildings, but like, this is great, actually. Like, low-key, this is fire. I mean, and look at the interiors. The interior is beautiful in both of these builds too. It's awesome. Yeah, there's no interior. I apologize. Hey, but you know, the exterior is pretty fire, huh? Yeah? I believe it was last episode that I completely forgot to make a pottery shop, even though I had already announced that I was going to make a pottery shop in the video. So I decided to make a pottery shop this episode. Obviously, there's no interior like many of these buildings in Shoe York. But yeah, I thought that a pottery shop was a really cool idea from Mozzie Cream 91 in my Discord. Join my Discord, by the way. And yeah, I just made sure that I decorated the outside really crazily. I searched up just on Google, just like some pottery shop exteriors to get some inspiration. And there was one that had this like kind of, I don't know if this is a trellis. I don't know, but you know, this like kind of like, you know, a bunch of leaves on this thing, and then a bunch of pots all over the place. And I thought that that was just such a cool entrance, because I really could not figure out how to do a door on this diagonal entrance. So I decided, hey, you know what, I'll just do this trellis here. And then it kind of distracts from the fact that there is no door. I cannot even begin to describe how much more amazing it just feels to like walk through this area with these builds at the end. Like, oh my gosh, it's just really making the city street come together really nicely. I'm just so happy with this, dude. Oh my god. But yeah, I just you know, expanded the road a little bit. We'll have the road move this way. We'll maybe put like a building or two right here, building like right here-ish, maybe another building right here. And then we're going to be working on this trail the entire rest of this episode, going all the way over there into the mines. It's going to be really cool, really, really awesome and fun. And I actually really cannot wait to get started on it. But before we can get started on anything else, I have a quick announcement to make. Hey everyone, I'm back home with a little announcement. I'm here to tell you about Creators for Palestine, which is a live stream event that I'm hosting with a bunch of other creators actually a week from today. The whole event is going to be taking place over 36 hours and will all be raising money for the Palestine Children's Relief Fund. I will be streaming for 12 hours on the first day, so from 9 a.m. PST to 9 p.m. PST. It's gonna be a lot of fun. We have a lot of really cool events planned. I have a bunch of cool things that I'm going to be doing personally. It would be awesome if you want to come join in. It's gonna be a blast. Yeah. But yeah, and then it's also raising money for an amazing cause. So please, if you are interested in that, make sure you join my Discord. I'm going to be posting updates about it in there. And yeah, thank you so much. Let's get back to Minecraft, huh? Back to Minecraft.
Whoa, girl.
Who goes there?
Mog Swamp of Super Flattingham, sir.
Mug Swamp, eh? Let me check. Your name, Mug Swamp, is not on the list. Leave immediately.
What? Why?
You're just not on the list. Go on.
Is it the horse?
Why would the horse be the problem? You're not allowed in. You could be a murderer or like a vigilante.
I don't get it.
What is there to get? Go!
In?
No.
Where then?
Anywhere.
Okay, open the door. I gotta enter the castle.
You are not allowed in the castle. It's nothing personal. I've been hired by the king to protect this castle.
No, it's not you. Don't worry.
Oh, okay. Well,
I'll see you later.
yeah, see ya.
Yeah! Onward!
Who goes there?
The king, sire.
The king. Oh, may I bestow my eyes upon his majesty?
I do not wish to leave my palanquin.
Oh, I understand, your majesty. It's just for security's sake, gotta make sure you are the rightful ruler of this realm and not some assassin.
Well, then, I guess I'll dirty my robes. It is I, the king of this realm.
I respect the devotion, truly, but you've got a real recognizable face.
But of course I have a recognizable face. I am your king after all.
No. You're definitely just Mog Swamp. How could I forget those teeth?
Hey, these are A1 chompers, pal. I don't appreciate the... Oh, God.
Hey, Mog.
Hey.
Huh? Could it be? Wow, wowie! What an outstanding gift!
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Oh my god.
I'm pretty handy, I made this all by myself. I figured a gift might entice you to let me in.
Why?
Hold it. I know what you're about to ask. Yes, this is all handmade, no machines or anything.
Why didn't you just...
Why didn't I what?
Why didn't you just go in? Never mind. I'm not letting you in. It's the same deal as before.
But I made this whole thing.
I don't care. The king's having a party tonight, and I just can't let in any old peasant. No offense.
You know what? I am gonna take offense to that. This whole day has been just terrible. First the ambush, then this.
I'm sorry, are those arrows in your back?
Yes, sir. I'm bleeding to death.
Why didn't you say anything?
I didn't want to be a burden.
Be a burden next time, please.
Not how I roll, sir.
Just get on your horse and come in. We have doctors that'll get you fixed right up.
Thank you.
And remember, I'm doing you a favor with the...
Down with the monarchy!
Oh, come on. Hey, we're back. Hey, what's up, everyone? Shout out to Mog Swamp, right? Dude, Mog Swamp, I'm sorry, rumor's out. You're a fun person to work with. You're a really nice guy, and oh my gosh, you're a good actor too. Sorry, rumor's out. But seriously though, Mog Swamp is such a kind person, such a fun person to work with. They freaking killed their lines in this skit. This was so fun to put together. Just very thankful to have them, join me on this channel. If you don't know who Mog Swamp is, they're just, a small Minecraft YouTuber. You should go check them out. You may have seen some of their shorts or maybe the Super Flat series that they have going on. Amazing content, such an inspiration to us in, the smaller Minecraft community, and just genuinely such a nice guy. I'll stop, talking so much about Mog Swamp, okay? But yeah, anyways, I'm just over here doing a little bit of terraforming because we're, actually going to be starting on this dense forest project thing. But yeah, as you can probably tell by all of these unfinished backs to all of my buildings, I don't want you to be able to see, the backs of these unfinished buildings when you're running around this world. And so I figured that putting in a dense forest would really help cover that up. And so I'm just working on a little bit of a path, and I'm purposely trying to make it as winding as possible. The reason why we're making this so windy is specifically so that you can never see very far in the forest. You don't know what's coming up in front of you because, obviously there's a turn coming and then, another turn coming. And that's just really going to help make this forest feel a lot more dense. Because if we just had like a straight path with trees on either side, it's not going to feel very dense because, you you can see exactly where you're going. But this is really going to help with that effect. And then I'm also prioritizing having a lot of elevation change. So I want there to be a lot of just, parts where you go up and then down. So there's obviously a dip like right here. I'm going to even further accentuate this dip like this. But just all of these things, having a bending road and then having like very choppy terrain is really going to help make this forest feel a lot more dense without actually, altering how many trees or bushes that we're putting. But yeah, I think I'm just going to do a little bit of a time lapse with all this terraforming because I don't know how much I can talk through this. So yeah, without further ado, let's get into this time lapse. Hey everyone, editing Shoeler here. I forgot to press record on flashback. No footage. Okay, alright. Looking pretty good, dare I say. Welcome back from the time lapse. I hope that you had a good time in it. No pun intended. Okay. Yeah, here, I'll just walk through this real quick. So obviously I did a little bit of a bend over here. I left some flatter blank space because I think I'm going to put a building right here and maybe one right here and here. But as you go into here, as you can see, obviously we have this beacon right here. Everything gets very wavy and just all over the place. And, there's a lot of elevation gain and elevation decline and stuff. And I really like this area. It's kind of like just like a nice little bowl. And then obviously we go turn up this hill over here. And it just continues going. And yeah, this is where I kind of gave up a little bit. I'll be honest, I've been making this video over the course of a week. I am trying to get it out in 5.5 hours at this point. I don't know if that's possible. We'll see what happens. So I wasn't able to do everything, but we got a pretty good proof of concept right here. Obviously, no texturing has been done. There are no details or anything in here. So we're actually going to be doing that right now. Oh, the sun is setting and stuff. Oh, it's so scary. But yeah, we're going to do our final time lapse of the day, and we're just going to, do some texturing and stuff. It's going to be cool. We're going to add in a bunch of trees and stuff, and this area is going to look really beautiful, and I'm so stoked for this. Okay, time to get building. So without further ado, let's, sit back, relax, and enjoy this time lapse. Let's go. I am astonished at how beautiful this looks, but also how much time it took. Oh my god. Okay, look at this. This is a decent amount of work, right? Oh, but as soon as you keep going, oh my gosh, he did nothing. He did nothing. I didn't do anything. These are placeholders for trees. Dude, oh my gosh. I have been at this. Let me tell you, I have been at this building thing for like the last 6 hours, just doing just the terraforming and just this section. Just this section. Oh my gosh, this is gonna take so much time. But it is a wonderful proof of concept, and we love to do proof of concepts on this channel. We love to do just a little bit of a project and then do it eventually. So yeah, I promise I will work on this probably next episode. I will, get a bigger chunk done with this thing. But and I'm so sorry that I couldn't get it done for this episode. Yeah, it sucks. But yeah, I'm really, really, really happy with this proof of concept though. There's just so much detail. I mean, you can kind of just like looking around, you can see why it took so much time for me to actually build just this amount. Like, there's just a lot of blocks involved, especially thanks to, 1.21.5, all of the new blocks added. They are such a great addition. And I don't know, I'm so excited to actually finish this forest because it is going to look fantastic, dude. I am so excited. Yeah. But yeah, I want to give a special shout out to the Windsword and Nawesh. Hopefully I didn't butcher that second one. But both of them are amazing YouTubers, and I watched 2 of their videos. I'll put them in the description, so you should go check them out. 100% go check them out. But they both made some, forest things, and they were so incredibly detailed and amazing, and it was just so inspiring that I had to make a forest. Unfortunately, they didn't say in the video how much time it took. I'm sorry, I'm not angry at you guys, I'm just angry at myself. But yeah, I'm feeling bittersweet, honestly, melancholy, if you will, because like I'm incredibly happy with this proof of concept, and I'm so excited to continue working on this forest thing. But I am also sad that I was not able to do a huge chunk of it like I was planning to do this episode. This episode was going to be like named like I built a forest or something like that. Not anymore. But yeah, really happy with how it turned out. Unhappy that I couldn't do everything. But yeah, with that done, there's only one more thing that we have to do this episode. And that is adding someone into the love garden. And today we are adding in... Oh, we need a new sign. Today we are adding in Green Guy. Now, Green Guy is a member of my Discord community. He's been in, kind of there for a really long time. Super chill guy, super awesome, very great artist. And that's what we're talking about today, because Green Guy made some amazing fan art of me and my Muppet. Genuinely, this is so cool. I mean, I love pixel art. It's, such a cool, like, art style and stuff, but also just having my Muppet in it, it's just so cool. Dude, I showed my Muppet it. He loves it. But yeah, thank you so much, Green Guy, obviously for your fan art and stuff, but thank you for being a member of the community. You're awesome. Oh, and everyone go check out his Blue Sky. It is 2058.bsky.social. He does really cool pixel art. Trust me. I would know. But yeah, welcome to the Love Garden and stuff with Ponka and everyone. Yeah. But that's going to do it for this episode today, everyone. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope that you enjoyed either the build or the skit or the other build. But yeah, thank you so much again to Mog Swamp for participating in this video. Everyone go subscribe to Mog Swamp if you aren't already. But yeah, I really hope that you all enjoyed this episode. More videos are coming out soon, and I promise that we will tackle some more of this forest very, very, very soon. So don't worry about that. Make sure you subscribe so you can catch that next video. Leave a like, leave a comment if you enjoyed it. If you really enjoyed this, do feel free to become a channel member. As a channel member, you get a world download, so, once this forest is complete, you're gonna have something really cool to look forward to as a channel member. And finally, special shout out to all of my Shoeportler Plus members. You mean a lot to me. I am so grateful for you. Yeah, if you want to become a Shoeportler Plus member, your name gets at the end of the screen. But yeah, sorry, I'm rambling. It's like 5 a.m. right now. I hope you all have a good one, and I'll catch you in the next episode. Bye!